welcome back to London. I say welcome back because although it's the beginning of this vlog, I've actually been in London for like 6 days, and as you can probably tell from my voice, I've been sick. So our first week in London wasn't quite how we imagined, and then we ended up going on our road trip to Scotland, which was our previous vlog in case you missed that one. And now we're back in London, and originally we were going to do London, we were going to go down to Sussex, and then we were going to do some more kind of sightseeing down south of London. Now, because we barely did anything in our first week of London, we've changed that around, so we're going to be spending some more time here next week after a weekend in Sussex. So we're hopping around a little bit, so hopefully this vlog is not too confusing and it makes it really interesting. We did manage to see a few things before we left for Scotland. We had one day where we went to Harrods, which was very exciting to be in the iconic Harrods. I fell in love with their elevators and the food hall. Those were my two favorite things. Like, I loved all of the luxury designer things, but I was like, this is so expensive. What can I afford? The food. And the chocolate hall, I think I'm gonna go back and get some more chocolate from there. We also had a picnic lunch from Harrods in Hyde Park, which was also really awesome. Very cool to go there. And on the first day, when I thought I was just jet lagged and not like sick, we did manage to go out for a couple of hours, and we did like a little hop on hop off bus, and we did Buckingham Palace, and we saw Big Ben and Parliament and all of those things, which was really exciting because the weather was like beautiful that day. And then I basically came back to my hotel room and stayed in a bed for like 2 days straight. Today is going to be an exciting one though, because I'm going to Kensington Palace and I'm going to the Crown to Couture exhibition. I saw my friend Fleur go to this on her Instagram stories a few months back, and I was like, I need to go here. So Ali is actually having a day of like networking and meeting up with friends and things for breakfast and lunch. So I'm kind of doing a bit of a solo day. We might meet up in the middle or meet up in the afternoon. We're also staying at Ali's friend's house, which is really nice to just be like in a house again and out of a hotel room and have some home cooked meals and have some company. It's been really nice. I'm also going to be going to Notting Hill today, which I'm quite excited about. So let's go. So the Crown to Couture exhibition was completely amazing. Like, to see all of the amazing outfits, not only from like a Georgian era, but then also from like the most recent Met Galas and like modern red carpets. It was like a really cool comparison between the two. And then the fact that you were literally in Kensington Palace, like there was a whole section on how Queen Victoria grew up there, and you're just like, mind blown. I just loved every second of it. Sorry if it's a bit noisy. I'm currently walking around Notting Hill, and that's a car alarm. Just had lunch and now I'm about to do a bit of shopping. It is Harry Potter day. We are here at the Warner Brothers studio, about to go in. It's also school holidays, so there's a lot of children. boat about to head down the Thames. We are meeting my friend Alex, which I'm so excited about. She's been in the UK for 2.5 months, and I think I'm gonna go now because the boat just turned on and it got really loud.
Chasing you away from my reality, breaking us into pieces. Once you were my dream. I don't know where we went wrong. You knew the answers all along. It's up to me.
So yesterday Ali had a day of meetings. I parked myself up at a pub and did some work. We also made the long journey from Fulham, where we were staying, over to Canary Wharf, which is where we stayed last night in our beautiful hotel. So I didn't really vlog anything else yesterday because there wasn't much excitement happening, but I did get some clips of the hotel when we checked in because we got upgraded to a suite on the 33rd floor, and it's very beautiful, and I felt very lucky. I feel like I've never had an upgrade of a hotel room before, apart from when I worked in travel journalism, which I feel like doesn't count. But yeah, we're really excited. We're heading out. It's another beautiful sunny day in London. We're going to go to Borough Market today, and conveniently, Ali has a lot of friends over who are either moved over here or they've come on holiday at the same time as us. So there's like a little group of us going over to Borough Market. So it should be really nice. And then we're going to do some shopping. Fully dressed and ready in airport mode because we're at Heathrow. We have reached the end of our trip, sadly, and last night we actually decided to stay literally in the airport, like I am looking out the window at the drop-off zone at Terminal 4, just because Heathrow is like such a mission to get to. And originally with our itinerary, we were actually meant to be coming from Brighton, but we obviously changed that when we had COVID in London and we like barely saw London. And if I was visiting London again, I think I would definitely do this because we have like a 2 o'clock or a 1 o'clock flight. Originally, I think it was meant to be 11, but it is such a long journey to get out here to the airport, and this has just made our day so much more relaxed. Yesterday, we also had such a good day. We had the most amazing weather for our last official day in London. It got so hot and we did some really fun things. As you saw, there's the pub with the slide, which was good fun. Also got my nails done as like a holiday treat, and they color match my handbag, which was quite fun. I guess the funny thing about this trip is it's a little different to like most London vlogs. Like we did a lot of touristy things and we saw a lot of sights, but we're also planning to move here. So it was kind of about for us hopping around lots of different suburbs, testing different areas, being like, oh, would we like to live here one day? Also, Ali did like a lot of networking, meeting recruiters. He actually did one interview as well. So a little bit different to what you would see in a usual London travel vlog, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and I hope you got to see some of the sights. I would say my favorite hotel that we stayed in, I really actually liked the Bedford. It's located in Balham. And if you're looking for somewhere cheap to stay, this is really, really good, but it's on like a train line. So it's super easy to get into town, even though you're a little bit further out. But the rooms are really big and spacious. And that was where we had COVID. So we spent a lot of time in the room. And I don't know if I actually got any footage of it. Other highlights for me, probably Borough Market that we did yesterday. Harrods, a must do. The Thames Uber boat was also really good. I would highly recommend that. Oh my gosh, the exhibition, Crown to Couture exhibition, if you were into fashion or anything like that, and it's still on if you're in London, you have to go see it. It was the most incredible exhibition I've ever been to. Other than that, we didn't do a whole bunch of like museums or art galleries. Again, it just wasn't really our vibe for the trip. And the really cool thing is like a lot of things we didn't do, we're like, oh, well, we're gonna live here one day, so we can do that then.